Hi everybody, I'm Paula K Bronte, your Master Rapid Eye Technician. Welcome back to Tuesdays with Paula. Have you ever wondered why when someone offends you in some way or does something that really does deserve an apology and they tell you they're sorry, you somehow don't feel like you really had an apology? You somehow still have a hard time forgiving them? Well, it could be because there is an anatomy of an apology. The anatomy of apology has three parts. In order for something to really genuinely be an apology from the giver and the receiver, you want it to look like this. First, you do want to say, I'm sorry, and have it come from the heart. And then you want to say what you're sorry for. Right? And then you want to acknowledge how that action caused the other person to feel. Right? So, let's do an example. Let's think of something real quick. Let's say I called you a bad name, right? Let's say I'm teaching my grandsons how to do this, and one of them called the other one a bad name. So I'm really sorry that I called you that bad name, and I know it made you feel bad about yourself. Or I'm really sorry that I said that terrible thing about you in front of your friends, and I know it really embarrassed you. Or if you're a couple, if it's a husband and wife, I'm really sorry that I completely ignored your request to keep my dirty socks off the floor. I know how it annoys you and it makes you feel like I don't even hear you. You get the three parts? And you can do it for yourself too, right? When you have spent the last hour giving really bad self-talk to yourself, talking about how fat you are, how dumb you are, why you blew it, or whatever it is, acknowledge that you've done it. And instead of beating yourself more about it, because at this point you know better, right? But instead of going into that whole thing, stop and just say, hey, Paula, I'm really sorry that I just spent an hour saying all those terrible things about you. And I know that it did make you feel really good. And I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay, so just start building that into your life, and you can also guide others. If next time somebody says, okay, I'm sorry, you want to stop and say, hey, you know what? In order to make this really complete, I'd like to hear you tell me really what you're sorry for so I know you realize what you did. And I'd like you to acknowledge how I felt about it. And then you'll have a complete apology. Okay, bye guys.